Hey YouTube, BR Tidwell55 here. I'm responding to Emeek 77, or Apple Soldier as he calls himself now, and his rants about Windows 7. Uh, First of all, if you're going to talk trash about anything, you really ought to try it before you talk trash about it. Okay? If you don't, it's real easy to sit there and make videos and spew criticisms about a beta, a trial operating system that you yourself are not willing to download, install, and try. It just, you lose, you have no credibility when you do that, okay? Next, it is beta software. It's going to have problems, alright? I think it's to Microsoft's credit that the MP3 thing, that they actually pushed out a patch for it. Because if you think about it, they didn't have to. They could have just said, you know what, it's beta software. We'll fix it in the first release candidate, or we'll fix it in the RTM version. But they went ahead and they pushed a patch out for it. And you know what? And I'm sure you're going to enjoy the heck out of this, Emeek, because you know what? There's other bugs going to be found. There's going to be exploits found. There's going to be all kinds of problems found in this beta testing phase. But you know what? That's the whole point of having a beta test, is to find those bugs. Because, it's real easy for a software developer to sit in the lab, and write code and say, voila, it's perfect. And then test it out with his other buddies, his other developers, and test it out in-house, and they say, yeah, it's perfect. Whole different thing to get it out there user community, because you know what? If I've learned anything in my years of administrating networks or working support issues with computer users, a user will find a way to break it. It don't get fixed if it never gets broken. That's the whole point of doing beta testing. So, you can talk trash about it if you want to, but I think there's a couple of reasons why Microsoft is actually doing this. This is their largest public beta test ever. One, yeah, it's PR, it's marketing, generates buzz for the operating system, helps sell more copies, more upgrade licenses when it gets released, hopefully later this summer. But the other thing is, I think they've learned something from the Vista debacle. And I think they're honestly trying to make this as good a product as they can make it. Yeah, you're right, it's Windows. It still has those architectural flaws that are going to come as long as they hold on to that architecture. Problems with the registry, problems with the file system. I would love to see Microsoft change some of that. I would love to see them ship Windows 7, the final version, with a built-in registry optimizer. Only problem is that would be more quote-unquote bloat. I'd love to see it be able to support more than just NTFS for a file system. But that's probably not ever going to happen. So all I can say is, try it before you talk trash about it. I'm not saying it's perfect. I'm not a Windows fanboy. I have problems with Windows 7. I've found bugs. My microphone, it doesn't work on Skype. It doesn't work with AMCAP. It doesn't even work with the Windows sound recorder. Now, I could have gone out and made a video bashing Windows 7 for all those problems. I could have done that, but instead I clicked that little link that says send feedback. I told Microsoft about it. My bet is I'm not the only one having issues with it, and hopefully they get enough of these bug reports they'll figure out what the problem is and they'll fix it. Maybe even push out a patch before the release candidate comes out. Hope so. I hope so. But you don't know until you try it. So, honestly, for me, the verdict's still out. I don't know if I'll upgrade from XP when Windows 7 comes out. I'm more inclined to. I don't know if I will. I don't know if it's compelling enough for me to upgrade, especially to, spend what it will probably cost to upgrade. So, I may hold on to XP, until I end up buying another computer. I don't know. But I'll give Microsoft credit for this. They know they've lost a lot of customer loyalty, and I think they're doing what they can to win some of it back. And well, I'll be honest, they have to do something. They really do have to do something. I'll tell you what, I hate Vista. I have to use it at work. Vista's a resource hog. It freezes up even on Office applications. Stuff that's supposed to work flawlessly with Vista, it freezes up. You know what, though? I haven't had those problems with Windows 7. True. I'll tell you what, Windows 7 boots up faster than XP does on my computer at home, what I'm using right now. Opens applications faster, it shuts down faster. From what I can see, it probably is a better operating system than XP. Jury's still out, though. But hey, that's why they do beta testing, to make it better. And you know what? More power to them for doing that. Hey, 7.